There will come a moment in your life when you question yourself. You will look at your situation and wonder, how am I going to get through this? Maybe you lost something important. Maybe a relationship ended. Maybe your career didn't go the way you planned. Maybe you worked for something for years, only to watch it disappear in front of you. Maybe you tried again and again, and every attempt ended in disappointment. And suddenly, you don't feel strong anymore. You feel tired. You feel confused. You feel like everybody else is moving forward while you are standing still. But listen to me carefully. A difficult season does not mean you have a difficult life. A failure does not mean you are a failure. A rejection does not mean you are rejected by life. Sometimes life doesn't destroy you. Sometimes life introduces you to a stronger version of yourself. You cannot control every situation that enters your life. You cannot control what people say about you. You cannot control who walks away. You cannot control every setback. You cannot control every loss. But there is one thing you can control: what you do next. That decision belongs to you. You can allow disappointment to become your identity, or you can use it as training. You can keep asking, why did this happen to me? Or you can start asking, what can this teach me? That one question can change your entire life. Because strong people are not people who never struggle. Strong people are people who learn how to keep moving while they are struggling. You may not feel ready. Move anyway. You may not feel confident. Move anyway. You may not know exactly how everything will work out. Move anyway. You don't need to see the entire road. Sometimes you only need enough courage to take the next step. There will be mornings when you don't want to get out of bed. Get up. There will be days when nobody believes in your dream. Believe in it yourself. There will be moments when people laugh at your goals. Let them laugh. There will be times when you work hard and see absolutely no results. Keep working. Because progress doesn't always make noise. Sometimes progress looks like getting up when nobody knows you were struggling. Sometimes progress is simply refusing to quit. You have to understand something about your journey. Everybody wants the result. Everybody wants success. Everybody wants the money. Everybody wants the recognition. Everybody wants the perfect life. But very few people want the uncomfortable process that creates it. They want the reward without the pressure. They want the victory without the preparation. They want the dream without becoming the person capable of carrying that dream. But you cannot become stronger without being tested. You cannot build confidence without doing difficult things. You cannot develop discipline without doing what you don't feel like doing. And you cannot discover your strength until life gives you a reason to use it. So when life puts pressure on you, don't immediately ask for an easier road. Ask for stronger shoulders. When life gives you a problem, don't say, I can't handle this. Say, this is going to teach me how to handle more. Your circumstances may be uncomfortable, but discomfort is not the end. It can be the beginning. Think about the person you want to become. Do you think that person is created on easy days? No. That person is created when you keep your promise to yourself on the hard days. That person is created when you continue practicing after failure. That person is created when you hear no and decide to try again. That person is created when nobody is watching. That's where character is built. That's where confidence is built. That's where champions are created. You don't need everybody to believe in you. You need to stop being the person who doubts yourself every time something goes wrong. Stop giving one bad day the power to define your entire future. You failed yesterday? Fine. Learn from it. You made a mistake? Fine. Correct it. You lost an opportunity? Fine. Create another one. You were rejected? Fine. Improve yourself and knock on another door. The door that closes today does not determine how many doors exist tomorrow. Keep moving, because sometimes your breakthrough is sitting behind the thing you almost decided to quit. You may be closer than you think, but you will never know if you stop. There is something inside you that has survived every difficult day you have ever experienced. Think about that. There were moments you thought you couldn't survive, and somehow you did. There were nights you cried, you still woke up. There were people who disappointed you, you still kept going. There were situations that broke your heart, you still found a way to continue. That means something. It means you are stronger than the version of yourself that believes you are weak. You have evidence. Your own life is the evidence. So don't wait for somebody to come and rescue your confidence. Build it. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that you are capable. Prove it to yourself. Wake up. Work. Practice. Learn. Fail. Adjust. Try again. That is how confidence is created. Not by thinking about success, by collecting small victories every single day. Make your bed. Finish your workout. Read the book. Do the work. Keep your promise. Complete the task. Take one more step. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you become a little stronger. And eventually, you stop saying, "I think I can." You start saying, "I know I can." That's the difference. You don't become confident first and then take action. You take action, and confidence follows. So if you are struggling right now, don't be ashamed of where you are. But don't stay there forever. You may have been hurt. You may have been disappointed. You may have been underestimated. You may have lost something. But you are still here. And as long as you are still here, the story is still being written. This chapter may be painful, but it is not the final chapter. Your current situation is not your permanent identity. Your bank account is not your identity. Your failures are not your identity. Your past is not your identity. You are still becoming. You are still learning. You are still growing. And you still have time to change everything. So stand up. Not because life suddenly became easy. Stand up because you decided that difficulty will not control your future. Stand up because your dream still matters. Stand up because there are people who will one day need the strength you are building right now. Stand up because you owe yourself another chance. And when fear tells you to stop, keep moving. When doubt tells you that you are not good enough, keep moving. When rejection tells you that it is impossible, keep moving. When failure tells you that you should quit, keep moving. You don't have to win today. You just have to refuse to lose yourself today. Take the next step, then another, then another. One day you will look back at this difficult season and realize something. It wasn't the season that ended you. It was the season that changed you. The pressure didn't destroy you. It developed you. The rejection didn't stop you. It redirected you. The failure didn't define you. It trained you. And the pain didn't get the final word. You did. So believe in yourself. Believe in your ability to learn. Believe in your ability to adapt. Believe that your future can be bigger than your past. You don't need a perfect beginning. You need the courage to begin again. This is your opportunity to rebuild. This is your opportunity to become disciplined. This is your opportunity to become stronger. This is your opportunity to become the person you always knew you could be. And from this day forward, when life gets difficult, don't ask, "Why me?" Look at yourself and say, "I've been through hard things before. I survived before. I learned before. And I will rise again. Because your story is not finished. Your dream is not finished. Your future is not finished. You are still here. So keep going. Keep building. Keep believing. And one day, the same person who once doubted whether they could make it will stand in the place they once dreamed about and say, I didn't quit. I kept going. And that's why